TheNintendoHome.com.
What's up, guys? It's Mason, and on April 4th of 2013, game developer Two Tribes put up an all-new game on the Wii U eShop. It was kind of a puzzle adventure type game, and it's pretty cool. But for the $15 price tag, is this puzzle adventure game worth it? Let's take a look at Toki Tori 2 for the Wii U. If you were to ask me to describe this game in a single word, I'd say that it's mysterious. There's a lot going on, but at the same time, it has a very simple concept. Figure out each path and make your way to the goal. It's definitely on the more unique side story-wise because there isn't a single word that's said in the game besides the title of the game, Toki Tori 2. The whole story is totally up to your interpretation to determine the thoughts of Toki Tori, so that's a really neat thing. It starts out with him walking past a bunch of other chickens. And then once we're over here, then, oh man, oh okay, maybe I should go this way. No! Okay, I'm trapped. So that's the story of the game. Short, but that's cool. Because of the fact that Toki Tori doesn't talk, I figured I should be the one clucking away about this game. Clucking. See what I did there? Anyway, let's begin. Let's start out with the basics of every game. Movement. The controls are very simple. Press A to sing, and the B button to do a ground pound. The game automatically lets you jump. If you walk into a near height step, Toki Tori steps up on his own to continue his adventure. The A button is used to sing. There are different song patterns that Toki Tori can do to do different things. For instance, singing this song, it'll teleport Toki Tori back to the checkpoint where you last passed. The B button, as I said, is to do a ground pound. The ground pound move is actually used to do a lot of different things, but mainly scare other creatures away from you. Once you perform the move, it could cause an animal to stumble onto the ground, it could make an animal move away from you, or even put you into a little bubble. Using only these two moves is the only set of controls you have within the game, and it's interesting because, well, that's only two things. Believe me though, Two Tribes, the developers of this game, put a lot of thought into how they can make this game unique using just a whistle and a ground pound. You won't get bored of these two moves. And since there's really not much more to the game other than that, I wanted to take a little time to talk about how absolutely beautiful this game is. You see the footage you're watching now, but picture that 10 times prettier on an HD TV. The whole environment is beautiful to look at and can easily get your attention because the colors are so bright. I mean, look at this. The leaves are cool looking, the ground has an interesting look to it, the water flows really nicely, and dang, look at Toki Tori. That waddle is adorable! He's the most interesting factor of the game just because he's the main character and stuff, but wow, Toki Tori has something about him that's just awesome. Look at him fly. You can't say you don't want a pet chicken now. The entire game though is really pretty and will get your attention. Toki Tori 2 is pretty fun, and there's a lot to offer in it, whether it be appreciating how pretty the game looks, watching that adorable chicken float around in a bubble, or the feeling of excitement you get from completing a level. I kind of wish there was a little more to the game though. It's still fun, but it would have been cool to see some kind of gamepad gimmick or something, maybe. Like blowing into the microphone on the gamepad to make Toki Tori fly. It can also be a little frustrating figuring out where to go because you have practically no guide or voice or anything like that to give you hints as where to go. Sometimes the levels go left to right, and sometimes it's vice versa. Arrows or something would have been nice in those areas. Those are really the only complaints I have with the game though. It's a puzzle-filled adventure that allows you to explore and determine for yourself what to do in a level more so than other games would allow. The game is a lot of fun. It's really pretty to look at and very easy to control. The price of it is a little on the steeper side compared to other eShop games, but I bet you'll enjoy it if you give it a chance. I'm giving Toki Tori 2 an 8 out of 10. Alright guys, that rounds up this video. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know your favorite eShop game down below in the comments down here. And I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you next time.